Introduce Austin Basis.
Keep it up. Oops, sorry.
Thanks, Mike. All right. How's everyone doing this morning? Staying warm? I'm here today because a group of fans, Beauty and the Beast, affectionately referred to as Beasties, have raised over $25,000 for JDRF. And all because they knew I had type 1 diabetes. They were so passionate about the show that they wanted to put that enthusiasm to good use. In their first March Madness campaign, they raised $10,000 in 10 days. They also created an international 200-page cookbook to sell with proceeds going to diabetes research. Luckily, the JDRF was the beneficiary of their philanthropy, so I want to thank Pam and Heather who are here today, and all the Beasties around the world who've contributed to this extremely worthy cause. Now, to give you a little background, I was diagnosed over 31 years ago, just before my 9th birthday, and my father owned a candy store at the time, so the news was devastating for me. But with the help of extremely supportive parents, my blood sugar levels, my diet, and my overall health were always a top priority. We never looked at diabetes as something that would get in the way of me pursuing my dreams. That went from being a professional baseball player for the New York Mets to becoming a pediatrician to becoming an actor. I never dreamed of speaking at a JDRF walk. I dreamed that the day would come where I wouldn't have to. Now, I've been a healthy, successful actor for 12 years, but living with type 1 diabetes and managing it has always been a struggle, whether it's referred to as type 1 diabetes, the beaties, the sugars, or diabetes, as my brother used to call it. They all refer to the same thing: a life of daily insulin injections, finger pricks, the ups and downs of ever-changing blood sugar levels, and the constant worry of the loved ones around you, especially the parents of kids with type 1 diabetes. And then there's all the potential health complications that come with this 24/7 disease. My well-being as someone living with type 1 diabetes has been the result of a vast support system, and the JDRF is extremely important, an extremely important part of that team. The leaps and strides in diabetes research sponsored by the JDRF have been mind-blowing, and I've seen it with my own eyes. People with diabetes everywhere are healthier today because of the advancements and innovations made by 46 years of dedication, research, and investment by JDRF. And that's where fundraising events like this come in handy and pay off. And hopefully one day soon we'll find a cure. While I've never seen myself as worthy for charity for having type 1 diabetes, I do hope that one day every child diagnosed with this incurable disease won't have to deal with the struggles and persistent worry that my family and I have had to deal with for 24 hours a day since I was 9. I've been working with JDRF for a while now, but they've been working much longer to find a cure. My goal as regional ambassador is to show kids with type 1 diabetes that anything is possible. Nothing should prevent them from achieving anything and everything they put their minds to. If they want to be a professional athlete or a surgeon or even an actor like me, they should be able to do that and not have to worry about their health. I believe that everything happens for the best, and I look at being diagnosed with diabetes as a gift. My parents taught me to always look at the positive side of things. So type 1 diabetes gave me skills, structure, and motivation to succeed at anything and everything I put my mind to. I wouldn't be the actor, the husband, the man I am today without diabetes. I am proof of what a person with type 1 diabetes is capable of, and I've thrived for 31 years thanks in part to technology and breakthroughs made possible by JDRF-sponsored research, and I look forward to the next 31 years in my own journey towards health and happiness to see one of those breakthroughs be a cure for type 1 diabetes. Now, the JDRF is making real progress. There's no exaggeration to say that few years and more progress, more opportunities in science than ever before. Just this month, the FDA announced the approval of the artificial pancreas system, coming to the market, and more advanced systems not far behind. This means that you'll be able to sleep safely through the night. The first human clinical trials of cell encapsulation devices were launched, and the first human trials of glucose-responsive insulin began. Think about the possibility of skipping carb counting for months at a time and keeping your highs and lows in check. JDRF funds research to ultimately cure and prevent T1D, but along the way, we are committed to accelerating the progress of these treatments that can drastically improve the lives of people living with the disease today, making sure they're healthy enough to receive a cure when it comes. This research progress all starts with commitments from people like you, people who are donating time, energy, and money. So I want to personally thank you today for being here with us this morning and for all your hard work over the last few months raising funds and awareness of type 1 diabetes. And thank you for helping to raise over $250,000 so far coming in today, with more coming in later. But we aren't done. We're going to ask you to keep asking and keep fundraising because there's far too much important and promising work to be done. Together, JDRF and all of you who share our commitment can make a difference, and together we'll save and improve the lives of millions. So let's turn type 1 into type none. Thank you guys for all being here and raising money.